Are you worried about a loved one? Maybe you're noticing changes in their memory or the way they move through a conversation. Maybe they're struggling with tasks that used to come easily. Or maybe you're having trouble getting a physician to recognize what you see. Or maybe your loved one refuses to go to a doctor's appointment at all. If any of this sounds familiar, you are not imagining things. The reason this happens so often is because the medical system was not built for dementia. In fact, it is uniquely built to miss dementia. Medical visits pair a physician with a patient who is expected and assumed to be able to describe symptoms, remember details, follow explanations, and advocate for themselves. That model works great for other conditions. It does not work well for dementia. Dementia quietly breaks the assumptions our medical system is built on. In short visits, many people with dementia sound fine, even those with advanced disease. For reasons related to the purpose of the brain itself, people with dementia often respond in ways that mask their illness. They fill in the gaps. They minimize what they don't recognize as abnormal. And because of that, dementia is often missed, sometimes for years. Clinic visits in a doctor's office provide a snapshot, but what you witness at home is a movie. You see the failures in memory, changes in judgment, personality, or behavior. You see things that don't show up in a 15-minute appointment. I can't tell you how many families over the years I have helped who believed their loved one to be early in their dementia journey, who turned out to be much further along. Families miss it because they don't have a roadmap for interpreting what they see. Physicians miss it because they often don't spend the time investigating or incorporating family concerns. Sometimes, far too often, concerns are dismissed or delayed, and families are left to struggle without guidance, without language, and without a way of understanding what is happening. By the time dementia is formally diagnosed, caregivers are often already exhausted. That is because dementia is not just a medical diagnosis. It is a caregiving journey that begins long before a diagnosis is ever made. That is exactly why I created Better Dementia, to provide caregivers with a roadmap to navigate this journey from the very beginning. Better Dementia, online at betterdementia.com, offers a self-paced, clinically grounded education course that teaches caregivers everything they need to understand the dementia journey. This course does not assume a diagnosis. In fact, most families I work with do not yet have a formal diagnosis. Better Dementia arose from a real need I see in the world. In order to navigate this complex journey, caregivers need to understand the what, when, and why of dementia so they can master the how of caregiving. If you are worried about a loved one and feel like the system is not seeing what you are seeing, you are not wrong and you are not alone. Education changes everything about this journey. You can learn more about my dementia caregiving course at betterdementia.com. Dementia does not begin with a diagnosis. It begins at home.